love it. Uh-oh, so good it hurts. I don't want it. I gotta have it. Uh-oh, when I can't find the words, I just go. I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it.
Meet me at the studio. Bang a ring just like Rufio. Feel a bass, let your booty go. I wanna get inside it. Run away for a few days. Think about love, maybe touche. Tied up like a shoelace. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it. I love it. I don't like it. No, I love it. I love it.
Did you hear the news on the radio today? People have agreed to give their love away. I can't wait to be there in line. No, no. Politicians have agreed to honor and obey. They'll come down and listen to what the people say. I can't wait to be there in line. No, no. Whoa, doobie 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 doo bye. Doobie 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 doo bye. Children will play in the streets, loving everyone they meet. Open hearts will be the rhythm of the day. Neighbors will greet each other, sisters and the brothers, even enemies will come to be friends. Whoa, I can't wait to be there in line. No, 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 no. Whoa, doobie 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 doo bye. Doobie 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 doo bye. If you are ready, feel free to come around. If you are ready, oh, venga amigo, ireli vadila. If you are ready, whoa, whoa, whoa. Say you want to live in love and kindness every day. Say you know the meaning of love. See every person that you meet as every you and every me. And then I'll know you feel the rhythm of love, love, love. Whoa, I can't wait to be there in line. No, no, no. Whoa, I can't wait to be there in line. No, 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 no. Whoa, doobie 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 doo bye. Doobie doobie
Good morning, and I hope that you are having a nice rainy day at home and you've got your bedroom slippers on because it is Innie and I'm with you until 12 p.m. And have you got a hot chocolate in your hand? Because I so feel like a hot chocolate right now. I just hope that you guys are keeping safe and the third wave is going to be coming along, so don't ever forget your sanitizers and your masks. We are going to go on with some music right now. We've got a list for you to jump out of bed with and absolutely party with me. We've got Carpenters coming up and it's Jambalaya. Yes, and you with Ini and Capital Radio. It is, and the show is called All Things Considered. Are you selling a house? Are you thinking of selling a house? Maybe it's forespelling something for you. Maybe you're buying a bigger house, a better house, and you are. It's just your dream home. Yeah, but you're gonna have to know a couple of things, hey? So let me share that with you today. And we decided to go a little off track on our topics because we don't do too many of those topics. But then I just decided to explore it because I also need to learn with you guys. Jambalaya it is.
Kinfolk come to see you born by the dozen. Dressed in style, they go hog wild, me oh my oh. The son of a gun will have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. For tonight down, we're gonna see my Michelle Leo. Pick guitar, fill through jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down, fall from town, get him a pirogue, and he'll catch all the fish in the bayou. So up his mom to buy Yvonne what she need of. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. For tonight down, we're gonna see my Michelle Neo. Pick guitar, go through jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. For tonight down, we're gonna see my Michelle Leo. Pick guitar, go through jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. For tonight down, we're gonna see my Michelle Leo. Pick guitar, go through jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and crawfish pie, Billy Gumbo. For tonight down, we're gonna see my Michelle Leo. Pick guitar, go through jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Capital Radio it is, and you're out with Ini, and I'm all smiles today. Guess why? Because it is Friday, yes, and I'm so sorry if you're working on the weekend, but I'm sure that God is going to carry you through this, and you are going to feel the days lighter. So just believe and trust. But I've decided to change the show a little bit because, there's always divinity in everything and spirituality in everything. And I think that we need to start off with a prayer because, things go a little haywire in the studio sometimes. You guys don't feel it. I feel the heat because sometimes, we just go on the blinkers with our Wi-Fi and things like that. But, I sometimes think that we need to just surrender this thing to God. And every day we need to start with a prayer so everything goes well. And I think, I can definitely say that I'm going to be praying for you as well, and the nation, and myself, and everybody else, and all our loved ones, and for anyone out there that is ill, because there's so many people that aren't feeling well and that definitely need my prayer and your prayer and everybody's prayer. So I just thought we'll do a universal prayer every morning, something like surrender to God and surrender everything to Him so that He makes those decisions, and it's absolutely His decisions and His way, or otherwise the highway, hey? Okay, so we're going to start praying. So let us bow our heads and think about God, whichever God you think. It really doesn't matter, but just let it inspire you, whatever comes to your mind. Dear Lord, every thought of my mind, every emotion of my heart, every movement of my being, every sensation and every feeling, each cell of my body, each drop of my blood, all is yours, dear Lord. Yours absolutely, yours without any reserve. You can decide my life or my death, my happiness or my sorrow, my pleasure or my pain. Dear Lord, whatever you do with me, whatever comes to me from you, shall lead me to your divine lotus feet again and again and again. Om Sai Ram, Hare Krishna, Amen, Om Sri Ram, whatever takes your fancy. And yes, we are going to get back to the music right now. And it is We Are the World. And it is by the USA for Africa. We've got such beautiful tunes for you today. You just got to stay with us, hey? And we've got How to Sell Your House. There you go.
There comes a time when we heed a certain,
Love this voice.
when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are
Yes, and if you just joined us, we're saving lives here. Yes, we're saving your day. Yes, and we are going to be smiling right through it and spread that cheer and love and light to everybody who's joined.
To make a brighter day, so let's start giving. So let's start giving. There's a choice for me. Ever saving every lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. You and me.
Katy Perry, Fireworks, Beverly, yes, and it's a high and a high five to Beverly. Beverly, welcome to our show, Capital, and you part of the competition. Good luck.
Paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in. Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go you're gonna leave 'em all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. Your original cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could.
Welcome, Milendran Samuel, Samuel Naidu. There you go. Okay, you're part of the competition, and I will try and add some of those in. And welcome, and thank you for participating.
Just on the night, like the
All those taking part in the competition, please don't forget to share the stream and like the page, because then we won't put you into the draw. So please share the stream and the live stream of this this particular program, and please like the page. Thank you.
across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go you're gonna leave 'em all in Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, you, you. And now it's time to let it through. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you worth. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go you're gonna leave 'em all in Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon.
Welcome to Capital Radio. Whether you're standing, whether you're sitting, whether you're lying down, we will welcome you any position. There you go. We are running a competition. There you go. And you stand a chance to win a 500 Rand shopping voucher should you give us your 10 tunes to play. And we will select a couple from there, because we want to give everybody a chance. And some of them have been repeated. So there you go. But I will definitely add some to the list today as you enter them. But remember to like our page and send us a screenshot of you actually sharing this on your page, this live stream video, this program on your page, and you can send the screenshot to 0654211380. There you go. And as soon as you do that, then we can put you into the draw. And we are going to be running another competition next week. I'm going to tell you all about that, and it's going to be a crazy run to the finish. But before that, and you've got a prize to win as well. So there you go. We're going to be definitely doing lots and lots of absolutely crazy music this morning, and all the tunes to really sit back and relax and think about the them days, because all of them come from a little bit further back, and some of them from here. But UB40 is on the list next, and I personally picked this list for you, so I hope you enjoy it. UB40, come back, darling.
I'll make you satisfied. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied. Don't you know I need you badly? And I give my full heart gladly. I need your love like roses need the rain. Don't let me cry in bed. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied. Can't you see the love still burning? Please return, release my yearning. A day without you's like a year of emptiness. Please return and bring me happiness. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied. Come back, darling. Give me another try. I'll make you satisfied.
I gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines.
I want to know what love is, and that's by Mariah Carey, and this is from Malendra Naidu.
Hey, in my life, there's been a heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. Oh, in my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can
Welcome to Capital Radio, and this is Ini, and my show is called All Things Considered. I'm trying and racing against the clock to try and get all your selections in and trying to download it and getting in. And yes, all the IT that goes behind trying to please you guys because you are my inspiration, absolutely. And we love you guys anyway, whether you're lying down or whether you're standing up, we still love you. But I hope that you've joined the show today because we're having some cool tunes and, to go with the weekend. And it's Friday. Yeah. And if you are not working, over the weekend, well, yes, happy resting to you. And don't go and do all the housework right now because you know what? I mean, yeah, it can just wait until, the Monday comes along again. We will just give you a break. But what do you need to know about selling your house? Because, we want to share a whole lot with you this morning about selling your house. And I don't know everything about selling your house, but I can definitely share some ideas that Google has shared with me. And I've done a whole lot of research on it. And, just to give you a quick, FAQ questions, that kind of thing. And, and the pros and cons of selling your house privately or selling it with an agent as well. Because, you never know whether you, can manage the agent fees. And definitely, you want to get the best out of it. You want to make the most money out of it as well. So, we're going to be trying to help you a little bit there. So the guide to selling your home privately in South Africa, you have to decide whether you want to sell using an agent or doing it privately. And then you need to determine the correct selling price for your property. If you're going to be selling it privately, that's going to be a little bit more challenging, but you need to get your home ready for the sale. You need to advertise your property. You need to choose a conveyancer. You need to conduct viewings of your home, by yourself also, and finalize the house sale. So I think that is why agencies came up, because it is a lot to do, But if you are at home, and the experts say this as well, if you're home and you have all the time in the world, why not? Go for it, because it definitely will help you to save a couple good bucks there, and which you can put towards your next home, and towards furniture, whatever. And if you're moving into your dream home, why not? So I've got some ideas on how to sell your house fast. I'm going to be sharing that with you immediately after the OJs and Forever Mine. And this is for Beverly. Beverly, this is for you.
Forever mine. All because you're my kind. Oh, baby, I got what you want. You got what I want. We were made for each other. Ooh. Forever mine. And I'm so glad, 'cause it gets better with time. Oh girl, I like what you like. You like what I like. We were made for each other. Oh, baby, you are that someone I've been hoping, I've been looking for my days. Don't you ever think about leaving. This heart of mine would be grieving. Don't go. Stay. Forever mine. Oh, we're one of a kind. Ooh, baby girl, I need what you need. You need what I need. We were made
Okay, so we're talking about how to sell your house fast. We are going to be doing the weather, by the way, just after this. And we are actually experiencing some really good weather in Durban, and we're not so hot. So I don't know about Gauteng, but if you guys are chilling somewhere and, just going out for the weekend, just be safe because a lot of people have not got booking for Easter weekend, and I know they are going out this weekend. So do keep safe because it is raining and you don't want to rush and you need to like really leave early rather than leave late and then rush through your journey. So we are now doing how to sell your house fast. So Google says, and all the research I've put into this says, get the maximum advertising exposure. There you go. So you need to go onto as many platforms as possible, whether you're going onto Leapfrog or Gumtree or whatever you're doing, Facebook or whatever platform you're using, just, maximum advertising exposure for yourself. That is if you're selling your house privately as well, because if you're doing it through an estate agent, they will do it for you. But then if you're doing privately, you are going to be using the newspaper and everything else. And use a decent estate agency if you need to find one, because a lot of them, if you'd rather, not sell privately and you want to go with the estate agency, because a lot of them would promise you the world and then not deliver. And a lot of them, I notice as well, and we've been talking about this, I've been, really sharing my thoughts with some people that have sold their houses. They've been saying that, what they have found is that the estate agencies will take their call initially, and this is not a slighting on any estate agency out there listening, or estate agent, but this is the general feeling of what has been happening. People have been saying that they will get through the estate agent very, very quickly when they want to sell their house. And then when they need any feedback and they need, to be helped on any particular thing, then, it's very, very difficult to get hold of them. And then there's a whole lot of, issues. So if you're renting your property as well, just choose somebody that has been used by somebody else, that comes recommended from somebody else. And recommendations are the best, because you never go wrong on recommendations at all. So, use recommendations. That's what the experts say. Price your property attractively and within the reasonable rates based on, the past markets in that area. And you can get that list from any, estate agent as well. And you can get a definitely list of, of what did the houses sell for from the council, what did the houses around your home sell for, so that you can, definitely get a reasonable price and price it within the price ranges that you see there, and not too high or too low, because if you do that, you're going to take forever to sell your house. Choose the correct time of the year to begin marketing as well. So what's the correct time of the year to sell a house in South Africa? And believe it or not, there's no perfect time to sell in South Africa, because we have good weather right through, but there are many factors that could push you to sell that were not there before. So for example, you might be expecting a new baby, you might want to, there maybe birthdays coming on, and major birthdays, and you might not want to do it whilst you're celebrating that. You can't really have control over timing, but you can definitely make an informed decision before you put your house on the market. And so you can choose any time of the year to sell it. A lot of people avoid the winter because then they'll have to go out and personally show the property to everybody, and that it puts them off a little bit. But we're going to discuss a little bit more about how to sell your house as fast as possible. Coming up right now is A.R. Rahman, Pussycat Dolls, and J-Ho.
आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तल है, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तल है। जय हो जय हो रत्ती रत्ती सच्ची मैंने जान गवाई है, नच नच कोयलों पे रात बिताई है, अखियों की नींद मैंने फूको जुल्फों से उड़ाती गिन गिन तारे मैंने उंगली जलाई है
आजा आजा जिंदे शामियाने के तले आजा सारी वाले नीले आसमान के तले शोपे हम गमे दे
जमाल मलिक गरबा गरम चाय देने वाला फ्रॉम मुंबई लेट्स प्ले कौन बनेगा करोड़पति
Ahora conmigo tú baila para hoy pues nuestro día te olvidas los problemas lo que sea salud
What a player!
कब से हाँ कब से जो लब पे रुकी है क्या कहते हाँ क्या कहते अब आँख झुकी है क्या कहते ऐसी ऐसी रोशन आँखें रोशन दो दो हीरे है क्या राजा राजा जिंदे शामी गाने के तले आजा
सारी वाले नीले आसमान के तले
जय हो
तू ऐसा डांस करेगी ना शोपे हम गमे दे हाले दे रेको दे बाila baila 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 baila
An old classic right here now, Lionel Richie, Do It To Me.
Girl, you're such a bad thing. Standing there all day long, looking so good to me, baby. Can't do no wrong, hey, babe. Put your arms around me, set my world on fire. There ain't never gonna be nobody like you, baby. Honey, that's no lie. Yeah. Put that spell on me. I'll tell you, honey. You know you set me free. Hey, little girl, you know my heart's desire. Come on and give it to me, baby. I can't deny you. Hey, hey, what I'm saying is do it to me one more time. Oh, give you one more chance. This heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. Oh, you're my Motown lover. Motown lover. Girl of my dream. Girl of my dream. When you laugh, when you cry, girl, that look in your eyes, you're my everything. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, ooh. You put that spell on me. I'll tell you, baby. You know you set me free. Oh,
enough of your love. Oh, my friends say I'm a dreamer. It takes a fool enough to know what I'm feeling. Each time you say goodbye, I find a reason why to give us one more try. Knowing, babe, you're gonna hurt me. Oh yeah. Oh, do it to me one more time. I'll give you one more chance. This heart of mine. Do it to me one more time, baby. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your love. Got this feeling deep inside me. There ain't nothing I can hide. I just love the way you love me. Do it to me one more time. Oh, baby, one more time. Can't you see, girl, that I need you? All I wanna do is please you. Even though it's hard to love you, do it to me one more time. Oh yeah, one more time. When you move, girl, you tease me. You make love slow and easy. I just want you here beside me. Do it to me one more time. Do it, baby.
And that was Do It To Me, Lionel Richie. And coming up right now is Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes Up Where We Belong for Melinda and Samuel Naidu. Melinda, and I'm still waiting for your screenshot of the share for the live stream.
knows what tomorrow brings. In a world few hearts survive.
All I know is the way I feel when it's real. I keep it alive. The road is long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a stair every day. The lift is up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. The lift is up where we belong, far from the world below, up where the clear winds blow. Some hang on to used to be, live their lives looking behind.
All we have is here and now. All our lives are there to find.
The road last long. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. Love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lifts us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the clear winds blow. Time goes by, no time to cry. Life's you and I alive. Daily, love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lifts us up where we belong, out from the wild we know, where the clear winds blow. Love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high.
Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says
This is for Deviki, our loyal supporter. She's always listening to Capital Radio. Today, Deviki, you asked for Obladi Blada, hey? And so this is Obladi Oblada for you.
Desmond takes a trolley to the jewelry store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Oh,
And that was Obladi Oblada. I hope you enjoyed that from back in the days. Yes, when I was so little, I can't even count my age then. But anyway, that was for you, Deviki. And thank you for being such an excellent supporter. You know, Deviki is so, so, so good. She's always messaging. She's always, online with us whenever we go on. So, Deviki, thank you for your support. We really appreciate people like you. Coming up now is the current weather. Let me tell you all about Durban's real feel at 18 degrees Celsius. Our real feel is 16 degrees Celsius. And our air quality apparently is excellent. Okay, so you are breathing in very, very good air apparently. But let's look at it for today. We are looking at the day weather here, and the real feel, I've said that already, but maximum UV index is 2, and that is low, which is great. At least we don't have to wear too much of sunblock. Northeasterly winds at 11 kilometers per hour and wind gusts at 20 kilometers per hour. Your probability of precipitation is 81%, and probability of thunderstorms is 17%. And you're going to have rain, 17.3 millimeters of rain. Hours of rain there is 3 hours of rain, and cloud cover for today is 94%. There you go. But the winds are not too bad, and I think we'll survive the cloud cover and the downpours. But the order of the day is heavy showers this morning, and it is overcast as well. And tonight you're going to have a 19 degrees Celsius low and a real feel of 19 degrees as well. Partly cloudy with a couple of showers, mainly earlier in the night. And wind is going to be northwesterly with a 7 kilometers per hour blow, and the wind gusts are going to be at 11 kilometers per hour. So not too bad. You can survive that one. Probability of precipitation is going to be 63%, and probability of thunderstorms is going to be 13%. Yes, so take your brolly out, and we are going to have 2.1 millimeters of rain. And your hours of rain is going to be 1.5 hours of rain, cloud cover at 63%. And you are going to have your sunset at 6:01 p.m. There you go. And that was the weather from Ini. And this is All Things Considered on Capital Radio. And Lionel Richie coming up right now. Stuck on You.
Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needing a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Stuck on you, been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. This time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needing a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Don't do that. Baby, please don't do that. What are you crying for? Is it because you're sad or mad or nothing's gonna go wrong? Sometimes we feel inside of us that everything we have is only here for today. But every now and then, two people get lucky and find that certain thing that makes them wanna just keep it that way. I don't want you to feel that you have to go through these changes, baby. No way. No way. I know that our love is different. Our lives will be different. Trust me, baby. Trust me. Now that I'm here, no more tears. Come here. Come here. And you won't find things that broke your heart and blew your mind. Not here. No, not here. And my old
Barry White, and I've got so much to give.
girl, can you see that I've got so much to give to you, my dear. It's gonna take a lifetime. It's gonna take years to you, my dear. I've got so much to give. It's gonna take my lifetime.
found that certain thing, that certain feeling that lets two people express themselves as they feel. Let your love flow inside of you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, baby. Feel how it flows. That's how to say it. That's the way you're supposed to be. And I wipe all the tears away. Nothing in this world's gonna happen to us. Nothing in this world, baby. When you find that real thing, somehow you know we'll be strong and we'll be together. Right on, baby. Right on. Oh, my baby, my baby.
I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open up every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's just where I belong. Yet I'm running to her like a river song. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She gives
That is Michael Bublé with Crazy Love, and I haven't heard this in a while, have you?
She's got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when I come to her, when the sun goes down, she takes away my trouble, takes away my grief, takes away all of my heartache in the night like a thief. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime. Oh, but I need her in the night. Yes, I wanna throw my arms around her, kiss her, hug her tight. And so far away. She give me some sweet loving, brighten up my day. Yes, it makes me righteous, it makes me feel whole, and it makes me mellow down to my soul. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me I need a love, 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 crazy love, crazy love, crazy love, crazy love.
And it's all things considered. You are with Any this morning. It's Friday morning. Crazy, crazy, crazy morning here. Yes, lots to laugh about, lots to share, lots to smile about. Well, of course, and the added plus, it is a Friday after all. There you go. And we are doing Selling Your Homes. And what do you need to know about selling your homes? Why did I just get a hunch that everybody's selling their home? I have no idea. But anyway, it just came to me that we've got to research this and share it with you. But remember, one thing that I did say is to try and get a decent, agency. And always, referrals are the best thing ever. You know, you're better off with a referral than to just go, fishing in the dark. But when you want to sell your home, there's a lot of cons as well involved in it. So you need to really think whether you want to sell it privately, because although you might save a few bucks and put it towards your new home, but it is your home is the most valuable asset you will ever have. So having complete control over its sale is somewhat kind of beckoning, somewhat kind of tempting, because it is your greatest asset, and you know it best. So you know how to sell your house, and agents don't know how to sell your house, and you know what to say about things. So it's very, very tempting to get into that drive about I want to sell my own house. But experts warn against that and say, listen, although you can, it's absolutely doable. People have done it, and but remember there are some disadvantages, and maybe you need to know about that, because the cons of selling your home privately, or the disadvantages sometimes far outweigh the fact that you can give it to an agent and just get it all done. But let's look at that, because it's extremely time consuming, considering that you have to deal with every step of the process by yourself. So there's nobody to do the doc. It's like traveling and planning some travel, and you're going to have stopovers, and you're going to have visas, and you're going to have to do the hotels yourself and things like that. So that's quite a lot to do. And it's almost like giving your car or taking your car and trying to service it yourself, okay? Because you know nothing about the car, you know nothing about servicing it, you know nothing about this model, and you don't know anything about how a car runs, and you're trying to service it. So there's a lot of reading, there's a lot of backup, there's a lot of learning to do in trying to sell your house, just like trying to fix your car. Okay, so it's something that you need to educate yourself about before you go into it, and don't let other people fool you and say, well, that was pretty easy, because maybe theirs was. Maybe, it was pretty, straightforward. They didn't have any negatives to it. And, the first buyer comes along, they've got cash, and they just buy it. But when you are going through it, there's lots of things that can go wrong. And not to put a damp on things, but just saying that not every sale is the same. Not everybody's experience is the same. And we must remember karma at the back of it, because the word karma pops up, because when you have some negative karma, really God definitely chooses selling your home privately because a lot of things can go wrong. And besides being time consuming, and you have to do every step of the process by yourself, you might not even have the knowledge, so you've got to back up a lot of your knowledge. And when it comes to valuing your home, pricing your home, marketing it, hiring the required attorneys, and getting the right attorneys, because you can land up with so wrong attorneys and attorneys that can really, really pull this over and take the costs to a hilt. And you have to identify the channels for marketing as well. Remember, you've got to, remember that all the time, because, marketing is very, very important, and you've got to use certain platforms to do it. So, it's very important to keep that in mind, as you have to identify the channels well before you start even trying to sell your house. You will need to conduct, obviously the home viewings yourself. So if you've got time and you're retired and things like that, that is perfect. You can do that very, very well. But otherwise, you're going to have to, shuffle things around quite a bit. And if you a diehard for or sucker for punishment, people say, yeah, do that. Even if you have to arrange your home yourself. But remember, you've got to incorporate things into your calendar, and that's not always, very, very easy to do. And you can lose buyers. You can lose good buyers like that, because it's a matter of time. And striking whilst the iron is hot is not great when you've got another job to do, and you've got responsibilities like taking grandchildren, somewhere, and taking them after school somewhere, and taking them to, homework classes and this classes and that classes, and grandchildren take up quite a bit of time. Even though you're retired, you're not quite retired. I know that Swami Sati Sai Baba says, I will retire you when you're retired. So almost like that. You can get retired, yes, retired in your retirement. So if you are that kind of grandparent, grandma or grandfather, remember that you've got responsibilities, once 12 o'clock starts, 1 o'clock starts, and in the morning, and you've just got that little window period. So what if your buyers can't see your home then? So that is something that is, and you won't have access to the information that an estate agent can offer. Obviously, they're not going to offer it to you unless you know a person was family member, obviously, and because there's a lot of legal and administrative requirements to be done that accompany the offer to purchase and other steps in the home selling process. And what if somebody cancels on you and decides not to buy a home? So as I said, there's no perfect time to sell, but there's a lot of considerations to go with it. UB40 coming up next, and I got you, babe. Some of these are your selections, and by the way, I've downloaded them, and it's quite a lot of logistics to get back to the WhatsApp and check whose number it is, but you know what you've requested. There you go. I think it is for Beverly. I got you, babe.
Well, I don't know, baby, if that's true, 'cause you got me, baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's always spent.
I guess that's so we don't have a lot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got.
Beverly, my dear, this is for you, and you requested Krista Berg, Lady in Red.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance, given half a chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know. This beauty by my side, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I've never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people want to be there by your side. And when you turn to me and smile, it took my breath away. I have never had such a feeling, such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight. Lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, but I hardly know. This beauty by my side, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. I never will forget the way you look tonight. Lady in red, lady in red, lady in red, my lady in red.
I hope you enjoyed that. That was Lady in Red, an old classic. Yes, yes, from the best of days and the non-corona days, let's put it that way. And when you could do the slow dance and hold your loved one close, or hold your boyfriend close, or hold just a stranger close, you know, the whole type of discos that we used to have. But, you know, let's just pray every day that, you know, the situation just gets better. And even though we're going to have a third wave, but we shouldn't be worried too much about it. I think we should just, you know, decide that everything's going to be well, and we should just hope for it and be positive. Okay, so we're doing selling a house, and you know, there's a lot of documents that you will also need to sell your house. So make sure you have your proof of identity and your property title deeds, your shared freehold documentation, and your energy performance certificate, or you know, your electricity performance certificate, your management information pack, your fittings and contents form. Make sure that you have all that up to date, and property information forms, your mortgage details, your acceptance of offer pages, or whatever, and purchase agreements. And because if you don't have those documents, it can really, really hold you back. And you also need some certificates as well, required from the property sellers. So like the certificates, you'll have the electrical certificate and the water and plumbing certificate, and you also need the gas certificates or whatever. If you've got gas in your house, and electric fencing, that too, it needs to be certified as well. And you've got to spray your house and make sure that it's pest free and things like that. So you've got to also have those certificates. And so the question is, who pays the attorney fees in South Africa? When it comes to selling a house, and that is the burden of the property seller, and they will have to pay 3 to 6 months actually worth of rates and taxes to the local council as well. And that's to be covered during the home selling process. So the seller will need to provide the attorney, with the certificate proving that the property has been covered for all this and the expenses have been paid and these costs have been done. So make sure that you have some money, ready for that, because, you can be taken completely by surprise when they say, well, you've got to have a whole lot of bank balance, to cover that. But, the other question that often arises is, do empty houses or fuller houses sell faster? And the answer from estate agents and the experts say that the fuller houses definitely sell faster, because they are the ones that when you look at a house that is fully furnished and occupied, and that's why you need to sell your house before you start moving, because if you do that, it's far easier to do that. And a study from the Appraisal Institute found that vacant houses sold for at least 6% less than occupied houses. Did you know that? So it's a very, very interesting fact. You can actually get a far lower price for your house if it's not occupied and there's no furniture there, rather than have it full of furniture and being lived in. It makes a huge difference. And when people that come to buy it, if they walk into a home and it's neat and tidy, and you have the smell of something baking in the oven, it gives them a full feel of a house. So definitely go for something like that. And there's a lot that one can do inside the house to actually spruce it up, and the word is spruce up the house, and always keep it neat and tidy, because an untidy home never sells. So a lot of people actually keep their home very, very untidy, and they expect people to come through and buy the house. So I don't know how that works, because many people would walk through the home and say, oh, what a filthy house, and walk out. So and I've had that as well, walk through a house and wonder, are these people really serious about selling the house? Because I'm not going to, imagine anything, more than seeing the junk and seeing the dirt and seeing all the filth. And you just wonder now, how much of thought did they put into, because it doesn't cost much time to clean up your house and, soap and water to clean it up, really. And, it takes a few hours of all the family members getting together and, just sharing the chores, and it's done. But often, people don't do that, so it can, become a problem. And if you don't know that, you should really, spruce your house up and keep it neat and tidy. And that's why the agents always give you a time, so that you can take all the stuff and dump it in the cupboard before anybody walks through. Okay, so we're going to be doing What Age Can You Sell Your House after the music. And coming up right now is Summer of '69. Brian Adams is doing this one, and this is for Melinda and Samuel Naidu.
I got my first real six string, boy, at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married. Should've known he never
Lionel Richie and All Night Long.
Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramba, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long, all night, all night long. People dancing all in the street. See the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, climbing, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing my song. All night long. Oh, all night long. Yes, all night
It's Capital Radio, and you are with Ini, and my program is called All Things Considered, and we do a whole range of topics. So if you want to join me every single weekday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., we will certainly cover a wide range of topics for you and all interesting stuff. Some of the stuff that is highly applicable to you, and some of the stuff that you can learn a lot about, because I also learn a lot during these programs. So we are doing selling of houses, and I do hope that you are taking it easy. It's Friday today, and what better day to take it easy? And do take it easy if you're in Durban, because it's raining, and don't rush to go anywhere. If you can postpone it for later, all the better. So what age can you sell your house at and not pay taxes? And that is another question that comes up. And the answer there is the over 55 home sale exemption was a tax law that provided homeowners over the age of 55 with a one-time reprieve or capital gains exclusion. And the seller, or at least one title holder of the house, had to be 55 and older. And on the day the home, is to be sold, you can qualify July 28th, 2020. That is the day, that cutoff day for selling, and which we've passed already. So yes, lucky you. So, and whose market is it currently in SA? Because we're looking at, if you're selling the house, you want to know, so whose market it is. And South Africa is currently in the buyer's market, and as sellers have been forced to actually lower their prices over and over again and repeatedly due to economic and political reasons and coronavirus factors, have really driven, the nail into the coffins. And a lot of people are trying to sell their property because obviously they aren't making it economically and financially. It's become a tough call, and petrol's gone up, and water and lights and power is just, the electricity bills are just climbing and climbing and climbing. And South Africa, is definitely, a buyer's market. So if you want to buy a house, this is just the right time to do it, especially if you can get a loan going or you got the cash. Why not? Okay. You can gain a lot of insight into, the current market as well by checking out the local press for, anything like online resources or anything that you can get your or lay your hands on. And talking to estate agents as well will definitely help you. And if they're willing to share the information, because obviously if you're not going to give it to them to sell it, and you're going to do your private sale, it is going to be a problem, because they might not be able to share the information with you. And those who've obviously sold their house or bought a home recently will they will come up with a whole load of ideas that you can definitely look at. And when's we're talking about when's the best time to sell your house in South Africa. And I said, it really doesn't matter in South Africa, because most of the weather, is fairly okay. I mean, Gauteng may be a bit colder, and, Cape Town gets windy at some stage of the year, and Durban, obviously, is more or less even keel. We do get a little colder in around your winter months. But May, it is said, according to the experts in South Africa, May is most areas the best time of the year to sell your house. And in the first 2 weeks of May, by the way, and everybody seems to be in a buying mood apparently, and you can expect to sell at least about 18 and a half days faster, believe it, if you put up your house for sale in May, more than any other month, and for at least 5.9% more as well. Can you believe that it actually makes a difference what price you get for your house depending on the time you put it up for sale? So in May, it seems like everybody wants to buy. You can get about 5.9% more than you normally get, and you within the first 2 weeks of May, that is, and you can also sell your house 18.5 days sooner than you would any part of the other parts of the year. But in other places, early April and June is better for home sales more than May. So in South Africa, we're looking at May, and there are pros and cons to selling in spring. As well. So you must look at that as well. But, we're talking about capital gains and when you exempt, and that's the age of 55. We're also going to talk about how to calculate capital gains if you've never been exposed to it previously. So stay in tune. We are now going on to lovely music here. Simon and Garfunkel, The Sound of Silence.
darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light. Split the night and touch the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one did disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell, echoing of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon God they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming, and the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, whispering sounds of silence.
Lamborghini, Jessie Gill and Neha Kakkar.
Lamborghini ko mai jane o, Lamborghini ko mai jane o, chhad ke girlfriend nu dooji kudiyan bithai jane o, chhad ke girlfriend nu dooji kudiyan bithai jane o, काली गगलानो चक चक के, काली गगलानो चक चक के, दिल साडा बर्न करके अखां होरां नाल मिलाई जाने ओ, दिल साडा बर्न करके अखां होरां नाल मिलाई जाने ओ, क्यों?
तेरियां सहेलियां ने लिफ्ट में तो मंगी है, कहतियां सी गड्डी है फरारी तो भी चंगी है, मेरा की कसूर तुइयों इंटरो कराया सी, अखियां ना लड़ जान ताई गॉगल पाया सी,
गल्लां छुट्टियां बनाई जाने ओ, गल्लां छुट्टियां बनाई जाने ओ, फ्रॉड साडे नाल करके मेरे इरादे ने अजकल मुंडियां दे चाइनीज वादे ने मिंटां विच टुट जाने इन्हां दे इरादे
साडी एवें ही उड़ाई जाने ओ साडी एवें ही उड़ाई जाने ओ रिपोर्ट साडी चेक कर लो एवें गल्लां नू बढ़ाई जाने ओ रिपोर्ट साडी चेक कर लो एवें गल्लां नू बढ़ाई जाने ओ
कारी कोकलां नू चक चक के कारी कोकलां नू चक चक के दिल साडा बर्न करके अखां होरां नाल मिलाई जाने ओ दिल साडा बर्न करके अखां होरां नाल मिलाई जाने ओ क्यों
Want to sell your cars, boats, aircrafts, commercial vehicles and more, new and used? Or just want to sell your parts and accessories in a safe and secure way? Visit www.automystic.com now and choose one of our packages tailored to suit your individual needs. That's Automystic, AUTOMYSTIC.com. Or contact us on 031 492 7887 or simply email us at wecare@automystic.com. Automystic, your convenient automotive partners.
And we are doing a community outreach program, yes, and we've asked a couple of groups to send in their business cards if you are, a small business and you struggling after the coronavirus to make it work. And, if business has been a bit slow, we want to help here on Capital Radio because that's what we do. We always help everybody, to come up. And we've had, the charities as well. We've appealed to charities if they want to come along and speak to us, especially the established charities. If they're not doing that well, they're welcome to come through and have a little time in the studio and tell us about their projects. And we can ask our listeners to extend because I know that our listeners are absolutely brilliant at that. But that was part of our community project as well. So do support our small businesses whenever you can. And coming up right now on the music scene on my playlist right here is Chicago, If You Leave Me Now.
If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. And if you leave me now, you'll take away the best.
rush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, got me staring out the window. Wish on a star for a sign. It's the reason why you're always on my mind. When you come around, I get shy when I see you. When I see you, baby, when I never know when you might walk by. So I gotta be right on time when I see you. When I see you, I scribble X and O's in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone. I get nervous when you call, so I say I'm not home. I see your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow. You got me staring out the window. Wish on a star for a sign. What's the reason why? Yeah, 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 yeah. You're always hey, sexy boy. You're sexy boy. Hey, baby. I don't never know. Baby, when something now is taking over me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm not gonna run, I'm just gonna stand here and sleep. Oh, 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 yeah. Hey, baby. When I see you, when I see you, sexy boy, so sexy boy. Never know when you might walk by. I don't know. So I gotta be right on time when I see you. Around you, when I see you, around you, boy. You're always on my mind. You're always. When you come around, I get shy when I see you. When I see you, I love it, I love it. Never know when you might walk by. So I gotta be right on time when I see you. For some reason, when I see you, I can't be around. Only when I see you.
It is Capital Radio, and Ini is back. Just had a little coffee break, and I hope that you've had your coffee break as well. But you know, we are going to be doing how to calculate capital gains, because that all kind of escapes, me, especially if you haven't been experiencing it and you don't know anything about it. You need to know what you're up for. But calculating capital gains tax in South Africa, you need to determine what the capital gain is that is to be made initially, and that is actually simple maths. But you can deduct the original cost of the property that it was from the amount of the property that the property was sold for. So if you do that, how much you get is actually the result of that little maths problem there, and this will indicate the profit or loss that has been made and or realized. And the terminology that is used for defining the original cost is a base cost. So the base cost obviously, and take out that from your price that you sold it for, and you should get the result. And that was as of November 15, 2019. In South Africa, you'd have to calculate the capital gains cost on that. So I hope that you're enjoying our music this morning, because we have definitely got absolutely amazing tunes for you. Believe coming up next.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit
yet to come. To achieve, you must believe you can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe you can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. To achieve, you must believe you can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you.
Coming up now is Rihanna, Only Girl in the World.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah. La 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 la. I want you to love me like I'm a hot guy. Yeah. Be thinking of me, doing what you like. So boy, forget about the world, 'cause it's gonna be me and you
Josh Groban and You Raise Me Up. And this is an old classic, and I hope you enjoy it.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be.
And it's A Woman Needs Love, Murray Parker Jr. Hope you guys are just chilling and enjoying the lovely music that Capital has to offer you this morning. You are with Ini, and the show's called All Things Considered.
Woman needs a love just like you do. Don't kid yourself into thinking that she don't. She can fool around just like you do. Unless you give her all the love she wants. Don't make the mistake of thinking old-fashioned. Times have changed from yesterday. No longer will those old double standards be accepted by the women of today. So when you think you're fooling her, she just might be fooling you. Remember, if you can do it, she can too. Because a woman needs a love just like you do. Hey, don't kid yourself into thinking that she don't. She can fool around just like you do. Unless you give her all the love she wants. When her eyes are begging for affection, don't put her off, don't make her wait. And don't try to give her that worn out excuse about being tired and working late. I tell you, one day you'll come home early from work, open up the door and get your feelings hurt, because she needs it just like you do. A woman's got to have it, whoa yeah, just like you. And if you're smart, just like you, better stop fooling around, hey, hey. Cause she will too, oh, just like you do. Thinking that she don't, just like you do. Now an example to use, by the time poor Jack returned up the hill, somebody else had been loving Jill. A woman needs love just like you do. Hey, don't kid yourself into thinking that she done. She can fool around. She will fool around. So you better take out some insurance and be sure she won't give her that love. Just like you do. That sweet, sweet love. She wants it just like you. 'Cause she can fool around just like she will fool around.
Capital Radio it is, and that was A Woman Needs Love, just like you do. And I'm sure that you are getting all the love you can from Capital Radio today. It's Ini in between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. I'm with you Mondays to Fridays, and so tomorrow and Sunday. I'm not going to be with you, but be good. And I hope that you're going to have a wonderful weekend, and always planning the weekend doesn't quite go quite like the way you planned it, isn't it? But that too can be said about selling a property. It never quite goes how you actually planned it. We're talking about property and sales and selling your own property versus giving it to an agent, and what are the pros and cons. But property valuation is one of the most crucial things that you can do in selling your property, and should be one of the first steps that you take in selling your property as well. And how do you evaluate your property? Because before putting your house on the market, you've got to know what price that you're going to be selling it at. And it is advisable to seek some kind of professional advice of people that you've sold before, or a reputable estate agent, to ensure that you're asking the correct price and attain a selling price that is realistic, corresponds with what your property is worth, and the council, can actually help a lot, because they can give you properties that you can sell that have sold in and around your area, and most definitely, you can get something from there. But salient factors, that determine the value of your property is also very, very important. Like the estate agents will tell you where your property is located. It's the property size, it's the room, the amenities, the cupboards, whether you have cupboards in your property, whether you have one bathroom, whether you have an ensuite, whether you don't, whether you have kitchen cupboards and bedroom cupboards, whether you have a back and a side entrance and a front entrance, technology, like such as automated security systems that you may have fitted onto the property, burglar guards, anything, any fences, whether your property is, has got trees falling over and it's constantly getting leaves, that too, whether it's the buyer's or seller's market, and, and whether your yard is paved, or, does it have grass, or, lots of other factors. So take into account all the salient factors. If you can change something around, well, do, if it's going to be something that is small. But often, this is interesting, often, people would, be stingy about doing their property up, and and hold back money, and say, I'd rather just sell it and as is, a footstoots. But it's very, very advisable actually to look at spending about 4,000, 5,000 rand, but spruce the property up and put in your plants, and and really brighten it up. Spend some money on some paint as well, and get the rooms redone and painted, and all the holes and the stuff on your wall, take it out, because when you have a lot of stuff hanging around, and you have plastic stuck all over the place, and your doors are probably banged in from somebody's violent behavior, because that you see a lot. I see a lot of that. I don't know why people tend to go for the doors. So, but not in my home. There's a lot of peace. But in others' homes, I don't know why people would go for the door first. There's normally a big hole in the middle of the door, and you don't want to ask when you see that. But anyway, guys, you need to change that door, because that's not a good sign as well. Okay, so you can spend a little money and do that, and get painted a bit, and take out the nails, the old nails from property. Throw all the discard all the the rubbish around your property, because there's a lot of stuff that you keep around the house that might not be part of the sale, because you don't want to sell it. And it's also going to lessen the work that you have to do when you're moving, because it's a whole lot that you won't have to do anymore. So there you go. You can really, really spruce up your property, get it neat and tidy, take out all the junk and all the stuff that you normally hoard. And people tend to hoard a lot of stuff, so let's face it. Okay, so that's those are the tips on selling your house. And coming up next, we are going to be having the news headlines. So stay with us. John Cicada, Just Another Day, coming up. The beat in the song is just so classic.
Oh,
Beverly, this is for you. Missing You, Brandy Tamaya and Gladys Knight. I do hope this is the version you wanted.
Who would have known that you'd have to go so suddenly, so fast? How could it be that our sweet memories would be all that we have left? Now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide. But I'll try to face the pain. Though I'm missing you, although I'll find a way to get through. I'll find a way living without you. 'Cause you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by.
There were so many things that we could have shared. If time was on our side. Ooh, yeah. Now that you're gone, I can still feel you near. So I'll smile with every tear I cry. Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to go through. I'll find a way living without you. 'Cause you are my sister, my strength and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by. Sweet, we're the closest of friends, but I wait for the day when I see you again. See you again. But I'll find a way to get through. Living without you. You are my sister, and my pride. Only God may know why. I will get by. Missing you. I'll find a way. But you are my sister, my strength and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by. Missing you. Oh, yes, I am. I'm missing you.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong, and that it's wrong. It's nice to know that there's some.
Carpenters, you know, it's just a voice to die for. If you ever listen to the Carpenters, listen to them on your headphones.
There's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you.
nice to know that you'll be there if I need you, and you'll always smile. It's all worthwhile when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Touch me and I end up singing. Troubles seem to up and disappear. You touch me with the love you're bringing. I can't really lose when you're near. When you're near, my love. If all folks have forgotten half their promises, they're not unkind, just hard to find. One look at you and I know that I could learn to live without the rest. I've found the best when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. When there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest of dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Won't last a day without you, without you.
Earth, Wind and Fire. Who didn't know Earth, Wind and Fire in those days? Imagination is coming up.
Magic mirror come and search my heart. Can you tell me what you see? There's a thousand voices whispering songs and you're the melody. So I imagine my heart with you. See what imagination it can do. It's not hard to conceive love's ecstasy. Imagining you and me. Many, many days our shadows pass, seeing visions of a new. Brighter rise and set the morning light. Ooh, and that morning light is you.
News headlines coming up in a few minutes.
It's not hard to conceive love.
And we have the news headlines right now, and we are sharing this from News 24 with you. The criminal case against Norma Ngoma, the estranged wife of former Finance Minister Malusi Gigaba, has been withdrawn. Inside SA's 1.5 billion deal with Johnson & Johnson and possible vaccine delivery delays. Angry Zuma launches extraordinary attack on courts, warns democracy could be reduced. Ace Magashule like a barnacle on a sinking ship right now. Concourt urged to send Zuma to jail now amid Zuma coup threats, and Zuma claims Zondo Commission isn't being truthful about inefficiencies, using him as a scapegoat. Soapy comment not meant to discredit student struggles, Nzimandi says. SA's vaccination timeline is unrealistic according to the health experts, and they warn about that. And serving on MAC, a labor of love, says Professor Salim Abdul Karim. And the live COVID-19 updates in South Africa, 1,554 new cases, 163 more deaths. Lies, bombs, and headlines. Van Logenberg unpacks SARS unit ordeal to Zondo. And that was the news headlines from us in Capital. And I hope that you are enjoying the morning music with me, Ini, and the show is called All Things Considered. Michael Bublé coming up. It's a beautiful day.
And I don't know who would ever wanna tell the seam of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends while I came up with that line, and I'm sure that it's for the best. If you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath. 'Cause you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved when you said goodbye. My whole world said, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink in there, I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day, the sun is up, music's playing, and if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining. 'Cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. It's a beautiful day. It's my turn to fly, so girls get in line, 'cause I'm easy, no playing this guy like a fool. Now I'm alright. You might have had me caged before, but not tonight. And you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved. This fire inside, it burns too bright. I don't wanna say so long, I just wanna say goodbye. It's a beautiful day, I can't stop myself from smiling. If I drink you, then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying that it's a beautiful day. The sun is up and the music's playing, and even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining. 'Cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. 'Cause if you ever think I'll take up my time with thinking of our breakup, then you've got another thing coming your way. 'Cause it's beautiful. You're beautiful, beautiful, you should know it.
Justin Bieber all around the world.
Beautiful, you should know it. I think it's time that you show it. You're beautiful, beautiful. Baby, what you doing? Where you at? Where you at? Why you acting so shy? Hold it back, hold it back.
bring that back. 'Cause all around the world, people want to be loved. Yeah, 'cause all around the world, they're no different than us. No, all around the world, people want to be loved. All around the world, they're no different than us. All around the world. All around the world. You crazy girl, you should know it. You crazy girl, don't you charge. Light it up, so explosive. You crazy girl, yeah. Baby, what you doing? Where you at? Why you acting so shy? Hold it back. We're not the only ones doing it like that. So DJ, bring that back. All around the world, people want to be loved. Yeah, all around the world, they're no different than us. No, all around the world, people want to be loved. All around the world, they're no different than us. All around the world.
You. Okay. Once again,
All around the world.
the dynamic duo's back at it. JB. I love everything about you. You're imperfectly perfect. Everyone's itching for beauty, but just scratching the surface. Lost time is never found. Can the DJ please reverse it? In life we pay for change. Let's make every second worth it. Anything can work if you work it. When people say you don't deserve it, then don't give in. 'Cause hate may win some battles, but love wins in the end. You shine just like the sun, while the moon and the stars reflect your light. Beauty revolves around you. It's only right that
All around the world, people want to be loved. All around the world, they're no different than us. All around the world, people wanna be loved. All around the world,
And as we play out with my girl, because it's my time to actually love and leave you. And yeah, it's come to the end of this week. I can't believe that the week has actually flown by so much, and just kind of like whizzed past me from Monday to Friday. And we did have a somewhat short week, but I promise you that I will be missing you over the weekend. And please do think about all the housework that we have to do over the weekend. But I'm going to get by that and miss you at the same time. And I can't wait to be back on Monday. But I'm going to leave you with a happy thought as well. When God seems far away, it's you who's moved and not him. So that's something to consider. And don't be afraid, to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. You might think that this is a small job, but every time you conquer one, it makes you feel even stronger and better. And you get, you get even more blessed for that, because you were doing the small job. And those small jobs just lead you to bigger jobs, If you do the little jobs well, then God will bless you with bigger ones as well. And that will simply take care of itself with the big ones. So I want to say a very, 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 very happy afternoon to the rest of you. Make it a beautiful day. And I'm going to leave you with Danza Kuduro, Don Omar featuring Lucenzo. And have a absolutely Danza Kuduro weekend. And from me, Ini, it's goodbye.